Hello everyone, I'm Adarsh Saji, and this is my KaggleX Fellowship project, Startup Buddy. Starting with my background, I have a master's degree in data science and a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. I have around 2+ years of work experience, and I've been working at pre-seed stage startups. Since those were pre-seed stage startups, I not only have experience working in data, but I have also experience working in software development, product management. You name it, I have done it all. And currently, I'm working at a pre-seed stage fintech startup based on London. I'm working on creating a rack-based low-cost chatbot for customer service, and and I'm aspiring to pursue my career further in the field of Gen AI as a data scientist or a AI developer in an established organization. Coming to the project specifics, this is a fine-tuned Keras implementation of Gemma 2B 2 billion parameter model, and it is trained on daily startup news collected from technician's website. So I have collected around 8 8,000 articles, and then chunked that into QA pairs. So this QA pairs I have created is using a Llama 3.2 LLM model, and it created around 28,000 question answer pairs. And I've used this 28,000 question answer pair to fine tune this Gemma model using LoRa rank 4. The data science topics I have applied is definitely the natural language processing, this because this is an LLM model, and I've also used some natural language processing while the data preparation, and I have applied parameter efficient fine tuning to find this model. And the most important part, according to me, was creating the synthetic pairs. So I have generated that using a Llama 3.2 model, as I explained before, which was hosted on a Grok environment. I have improved my ability on data collection, aggregation, creating data pipelines. And so I have done all this on a large scale for this project, and have learned how to efficiently use Reft methods like LoRa and Flora, and optimize training for large language models. And I have learned how to create synthetic data using another large language model, and I also got some experience on creating front end using Radio and Streamlit. So I have used both Radio and Streamlit, but I like the Radio version better, so I went ahead with that. And finally, I deployed my model on Hugging Face spaces. Then coming on to the project details, I would like to start with why I created this project. Since I've been working on very early stage startups, I have been constantly in communication with the founders. They might have some strong points. Some are good in finance, some are good in technology, but they have their weak points, and that will create a setback during the development of an MVP. So this chatbot is aimed to speed up that process, help to bridge that gap. This chatbot will be a boon for them to find answers to those questions which they might not be sure about. For example, it can help them to do a better market research, or it can help them to validate their ideas. Someone might have already implemented this, and how it's going and what could they do better about it. So since it's been trained on all the previous data, they can easily access those using natural language. They don't have to look around for the data. The limitations for this chatbot is, I'll start with the deployment. So it's a CPU based deployment on Hugging Face spaces. So if I upgrade that to a GPU based model, it will have a better inference speed. And Another one is since the dependency on the synthetic data is or 100% of the data is generated by an LLM. It is actually based on real data, but it's generated synthetically. So you can't have 100% reliability on an LLM generated data. So that could be a limitation. And uh, since I have not picked an instruction tuned model, that will have its limitations as it can't generalize a question and you have to ask the questions in a specific format, which I have explained further. Probably I should have trained this model for a bit more number of epochs. I have not done because of time limits. And these are two sample use cases, and these are actual answers generated. And I feel the answers are satisfactory. And this is the GUI I created using Gradio. You can try it over here. Uh, I just wanted to say that since it's a CPU-based deployment, it takes around 2 to 3 minutes for one response generation. And you can find all the resources I have used to create this model. Uh, could explore more about that. So I wanted to give you a demo on the chatbot. So I'm asking a question: what are the issues faced in the fintech industry at the moment? So this model is deployed on a Google Colab notebook, and it's running on an L4 GPU. So that's why this one is comparatively faster than the one I deployed on Hugging Face. So it took around uh, 40 seconds to generate this answer. Yeah, that's all for me. Thank you.